The Medium is premiering a membership and also a mentorship, which is offering all the courses Tanya has created and will create on magic, medicine, ritual practices, currently including the Energy Body Demystified, the Foundation to Healing, $888 unlocked. Soliciting Solitude, a growing meditation library, normally $111 unlocked. Along with Love the Skin You're In, Become Heart-Centric, and this mini-series, normally $222. A Witcher's Way to Manifesting, Monetizing Your Medicine in this 40-day immersion to manifestation, $397 coming February 2023. Uncovers Secrets of the Other World, the Elemental World, the Gateway to the Imagination, the Shaman's Portal, and so much more. Also coming soon, normally $444. Voices of the Other World, a follow-up to Secrets of the Other World, connecting with the beings of the unseen world who can assist us so that we become an ally, working with them to align in a new way of being. Normally $777 coming soon after Secrets of the Other World, part of the mentorship and membership offer. This opportunity also comes with a private community, a village to commune and ask questions, private group on Facebook, and a shaman village in the portal. Over 11 recorded sessions, video and audio, written materials to support you, numerous meditations and rituals as well, and an experiential opportunity. And the bonuses are amazing. Bonus 1, the first 20 people to sign up get a free 15-minute intuitive divination session with me, valued at $75. Bonus 2, all members are going to get Soliciting Solitude free, valued at $111. I am adding so much more to the Shaman Healing Academy, including monthly group sessions, soul support, rituals, and more. Sign up today and you will get an email from me with more details. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Inshallah and ashe. What am I doing? I got my little animal showing there. Oh my gosh, I've changed my screen. Things are happening, right? Let's get to where is my Thursday? Because it is a thankful Thursday. And oh, that is not what we want. I gotta drag that clear up to the top. Give me a minute here. Here I thought I was being so proficient. Oh, well, let's just move her on. Ugh. Well, I guess I can't move it down. Maybe? No? Well, either way, we'll leave it there for today. Me and my creativity. Either way, inshallah and ashe, it's a thankful Thursday. And it is just that, a day to be grateful, an attitude of gratitude. So let's welcome all my replay and live stream viewers. Either way, I'm still grateful to have you all here. And while we're waiting for people to hop on to the show, the live stream, or even just listening to the replay, what's on the agenda today? Just so you know, oh, I just realized why I can't move that. Ha! Getting so creative in my old age. There we go. There I am. Jeez. Okay, now I locked it. There we go. The day, the energy of today, it's the cycles of the galaxy as the galaxy turns around the cosmic wheel. And we're these little atoms, part of the galaxy. I like to see us as little ants above the other ants. But the energy of today is actually one of my very favorite. Why? Because the sun is doing the dance with my personal natal moon. So this is all about psychic awareness. It's intuition at its highest elevated kind. It's empathy. It's all of the intuitive gifts. It's compassion. It's divine by design. It's this divine connection to our higher self, our Sira, what we look like on the other side, in the other realms and the dimensions. And then Scorpio adds the ingredient of a new spiritual cosmic atmosphere. It's this intense depth, this connection, the depth of our intuition, the inner side, and our feelings. It's the ability to go to the deepest depths of our emotions, trusting and surrendering. It's like divine guidance. It's amazing. And by the end of the day, you may just have this new choreography and understanding or elevated perspective of your own personal spiritual acumen. So the insight kind of comes in from spirit, which is a treasure that should be kept sacred, protected, It's our own essence there in this spiritual alignment kind of taking form. So if you're feeling anything but the warmth and the calm waters, really taking a breath in that moment, tuning into your own spiritual acumen, that channel, and really meditate on where you can take time and space to calm the waters and bringing in the warmth of the sun, say the rays of the sun, a candle, fire, elementals, the divine streams, just being divine, streams of love, streams of compassion, even kindness, and even streams of grace. So you may need more of those streams today to stay in the currents, the threads, like the waters, of like divine transformation. And the veil, the threads between the veil, between the ethereal and the physical, those are like rice paper thin. So these are spiritual truths that are going to be revealed. And just know sometimes there is no such thing as a coincidence. So just be in that awareness and knowing that our world, our inner world, our outer world are all evolving, transforming to these doors of the unseen. They're all opening, and our crown is open as well, our crown center, and the moon's in Virgo. So this is this intangible energy becoming tangible, doing a dance, the moon and the sun. So it's like, what or where do we feel we belong? Faith driven, really kind of maybe taking a lavender bath, being that we have this potential to really light up our own spiritual acumen today. And the deeper we transform, literally, the higher we're going to go. I know people always want to ascend, but it's kind of funny. We're here to descend, but we want to ascend. I always find that curious, mostly because of my near-death experience, but that's a whole nother story. So our divine codex today, what does that even look like? Really taking some time to see if you can see yours. What does it look like? What are your strands like? What's streaming in through the divine, through your entire cauldron? So it really is a great day to spend time in sacred divine space. So you may find yourself going into your own personal observation station, being more philosophical, with your mind moving into the season of deciding. So kind of observing our beliefs from a space of sacred space, protection and trust, and time to love and open up to accept how we think about our beliefs, not the beliefs of the others. Those always create entanglements. So you may need to really just go through your beliefs, like finding a needle in the haystack, finding yours. And as it moves through the season, the opportunity to have like a moment to reprogram your beliefs, not the beliefs of the others, like getting really to the core of your beliefs. So with that, welcome to the Daily Snippet. Once again, I am your host. I'm a practicing holistic shaman and medium, an otherworldly life coach, and a subtle energetic surgeon. But I do go by the term holistic Sha medium, which was actually coined by my friend Rich in Mongolia, which that's how that all came about. But my intention is to utilize the indigenous technologies, the original divine blueprint, our origin. That's why I created Rising of the Origins, along with the elemental realms, our original divine blueprint to navigate our soul's harmonic through those realms, imaginal, elemental, and into and through the mystical realm of the shaman's portal, our 8th energetic center, sometimes called the soul star, along with the subtle realms and so much more, with offerings, prescriptions, and rituals. The otherworldly kind, I should add. I'm not a physical world doctor. To just add to the sauce of your ingredients, I have to say that out loud. But your personal container in those ingredients that make us so cosmically amazing, along with your personal medicine, your prime directive, just assisting you in discovering your inner genius, maybe navigating that, your personal medicine, the star that I believe we each are, really reintroducing you, opening the door to the magical being that resides within you. So your light shines even brighter, even though there's always light in the darkness. Just saying. My name is Tanya D, and welcome to my virtual medicine room, still nipping and tucking things away. And if you have yet to subscribe to my channels, please do, YouTube or otherwise. We are on the rise. Tanya D on YouTube, Musing with Tanya D podcast. I'm still trying to come up with a framework, or a theme, I should say, for 2023. But the Otherworldly Insights, we still have out for your musing pleasure, the season of Scorpio, Pluto in the house. But Monday, we are having a new arrival with the season of Sagittarius, coming out with a new podcast. But for now, we've got the Soul Star, our Shaman's Portal, the Mystical, the Imaginal, on the podcast scene. But what else? What am I saying here? Oh, let's give a big shout out. Thank you. Blessings to the community, the village, my new subscribers, and also those of you that have been part of my journey since the beginning. Thanks for putting up with me. And gratitude, just being gratitude, right? And also those of you that are tuning in on the replay. And if you don't mind hitting the bell button so you're notified, along with the little white button that's coming out soon, or it is out, I should say. And just remember, a comment or a share does get you a message for your day to get you on your way or on your highway. And of course, you can find me on other social channels like TikTok, Instagram, and of course, Facebook, where I am multi-streaming over here. And if your soul is nudging you, I do have the Shamanic Healing Academy. The doors are open. It's still nipping and tucking as well. So who is this for? Mystics, intuitive, psychics, and more. So if you're on the threshold of your personal medicine, there's a private sacred circle, a village to utilize. Sometimes us little otherworldly woo-woos need a safe container to adjust our woo, I guess. But you can all see what that's all about at tanyad.com or join the wait list as we're still nipping and tucking. And just know it's a membership or a mentorship opportunities, because I'm all about opportunities, options, choices. I am your otherworldly shamanic assistant. You truly are your own healer, but sometimes we have energetic hiccups and we need an otherworldly life coach assistant to really get us out of our own magical way. In the daily snippet, each day I kind of talk about healing, energetic boundaries, our ancestors sometimes, subtle energies, also called the chakras, the elementals that are online, the cosmic energy, and so much more. But being that the spiritual and the physical veil is kind of thin, rice paper thin today, being able to really feel our spiritual, our higher self, along with our psychic and intuitive abilities. Maybe you have some subconscious feelings that are coming or bubbling to the surface. If you could go to your own personal sacred space alone, by the way, tuning into those energies, that would be ideal. And in doing so, just being able to observe through spirit, the channel of spirit, the growth literally that you have created or how far you've come over this past year. Because the lines between the old, the cycles of spiritual growth, and this new path that we're opening to a new door. So using the streams, conscious river streams of forgiveness, they're a little more fluid, I should say, than the streams. Actually, they're very similar now that I thought that out loud. But they're similar. So we're kind of forgiving our past and also stream and create protection for the future. So again, being that the veil is so thin, you may be able to see your own spiritual growth within your own boundaries. So it's actually mastery. It's the spiritual mastery of those boundaries, the art of reflecting, and it becomes mature. It reaches maturity. It's like a wise old tree. It's the ability to really let go of the past with heartfelt forgiveness, along with the ability to surrender to the suffering of our own faith. What is that, right? Holding the faith lines. We've got a bunch of full moons that are actually at the line of faith. I'd call it the sigil of faith. But in the higher otherworldly perspective, this perspective is clear. Maybe it's becoming sharpened, like crystal clear, sharpening, and just strengthening those boundaries, even though they do permeate energetic boundaries, along with the Great Spirit, the beings of the unseen, the guardians even of our galaxy, our own personal guardians, along with karma, which is also a two-coined energy, right? Karma can be good and karma can be bad. It's all perspective. So just exploring your spiritual boundaries, what's the old, the new, and creating a sacred treasure chest to protect the new ones. So with that, a few announcements, and I'm excited about my little options today. I just want to say that out loud. Your options, we've got a little being in the tree, a tree being. We've got a treasure chest because we are opening that door. And we also have sacred space. That was kind of what I came up with. So you do have options there for the messages of the day. I have a few screens open, so I'm kind of freaking out. But I'm doing great. That's my motto. Cold and all. So a few announcements again. The Musing with Tanya D podcast, the Otherworldly Insights. I do have a new podcast coming out on Monday. Be sure to tune into that. And we do have the moon meditation coming soon. The season of Sagittarius, the new moon. I'll probably be launching that out on the highway today. And again, the Shamanic Healing Academy, the doors are open so you can really explore that opportunity, see what's in there. It's going to be a galactic hub. I'm super excited that I've opened the doors. Soul coaching in a way, right? But you do have some options to be a part of it. Again, I'm all about opportunities, right? Being authentic, the heart. But it's membership or mentorship. Again, and for the first 20 people, not only do you get Soliciting Solitude for free, which is my ever-growing library of meditation, started in about 2016, actually, and you also get a 15-minute intuitive divination session with yours truly, moi, that would be me, and I also am adding the Energy Body Demystified at the moment, so for free, so you can decide. It's either $55 a month for membership to get in or almost over $1,000 for this opportunity. If you were to purchase each of those items separately so far, or you could also be part of the mentorship and really taking it up a notch and, listen to your soul, navigating your spirit. It's all divine intervention. And also coaching. I do have the link for some coaching, otherworldly coaching, if you will. I've been doing some soul support coaching a lot. I would say a lot more lately. Pretty curious. So there's that opportunity as well. So your options, there they are. The tree, I love the being in the tree. I can't believe I found that. The treasure chest, and of course, sacred space. We all need sacred space. But on the elemental highway, we have a Jia dog, the wood, young wood dog of a day, Jia Xu. In the hour of the horse, we're going to have a fire trine with the tiger, the dog, and the horse. So that's awesome. And the pig is actually the birthing of wood. So there's some birthing energies there as well. And the tiger's birth of fire. But again, the hour of the horse, we do have a fire trine. So that's like adding more kindling to our inner fires, if you will. But Jia, or a Yangwood Daymaster, the spirit of Yangwood, this is typically a person that's a visionary, a forward thinker, an innovative thinker, lots of like otherworldly insights and ideas. Tends to be more determined than most, especially about initiating and leading. I know all about it because I have a Yaya Daymaster and I'm always in the future. It's kind of wild. And the dog below, which I don't have that, is a root for our day. If it had wood hidden in it, which it doesn't, but the year does, so we do have some rooting action. But this is more of wealth that comes from a partner that possibly they don't share, they restrict it. And the fire in there is an action, but it comes in bursts, like when you light a candle and sometimes the candle flicks and bursts. So the metal on the month, put the pedal to the metal there, for our day, a particular day of today, that's ambition, it's authority, it's being a leader. So it's like taking those innovative ideas and using them to lead. And the pig is a resource also, but coming from the bank, a friendly banker, by the way, giving you a loan to create your vision, to make it take form. But our day is solid in the season of water because it's going into hibernation, how the trees lose their clothing and get a new wardrobe, to be able to birth new in the spring. But with all that nature, the year and the day being reinforced by the month and the year, our day does need some metal to prune it up a little bit and to create some boundaries, stones, and some fire to warm up our day, the earth, the dog, the loyal foundation, if you will. So with the elements, the cosmos, the world, the spirit, I was actually going to go with the Fae originally today, but this is a day for Holy Communion, connecting with the divine, bringing spirit into matter, our own personal streams, our personal medicine. So today I'm going to go with the Oracle of the Mystical. And again, your options, I guess I should have been showing you that. Just type that in the comments. You got the treasure. You want a treasure box, your own sacred treasure. You're protecting, a being in the tree, a tree being, or your own sacred space. Options. I'm all about options. So first, if you chose, and I hope I didn't okay, good. Woo. First, if you chose the treasure box, the treasure chest, I should say, you have lightning, which who doesn't love a great magic lightning storm? I think they're so, like, I remember my childhood with lightning storms. So amazing. Just the freshness of it, the excitement. But the 30, that's creating sacred space, which is the 0, around what our heart believes. So sit with yourself and really ask yourself, your higher self, that question, because that channel is open. What does my heart believe? Your heart. And kind of discharge of this lightning, the electrical bolt, the brightness, the echo of lightning in the sky, and how it strikes the earth. And then sometimes I feel like it comes from the earth and strikes the heavens, along with thunder, the thunder gods. It's a whole magical, I would call it the dance of the sky, really. Seriously, who doesn't really love a lightning storm? But it's like illuminating. This electrical light illuminates the earth. It really awakens our psyches. It kind of has some positive messages. But as always, there's always that destructive side where a bolt of lightning can burn, start a forest fire, kill, which it does that sometimes. But that's the message because it's otherworldly. So it's this medicine that life has gifted us with the destiny that's in alignment with our passion, along with being in harmony with all the beings that exist, whether it's the plant beings, the animal beings, all the beings that exist on the earth plane. Now, lightning, it's kind of come to jolt us, to wake us up into accepting our destiny. So it's kind of an initiation. It's a release. That's why, we have to ask ourselves, is it in the way of us fulfilling our life purpose, or are we in our own way? Otherwise, sometimes if we don't get into our destiny, we're kind of get bound to that karmic fate, which we're shedding the skin on today. So it's time to be courageous, be a little daring. The doors are opening, the veil's rice paper thin, spirit is calling. So it's like, are we going to answer the phone, the channel? Following the treasure, we have sacred space. If you chose sacred space, you have the serpent, which I love this as well. The serpent, a little red kundalini. I just did a training with Miss Cindy Dell about the red kundalini. But the 46, this is opening up to accept where the line has been drawn, sacred boundaries of where we belong. We're still in the season of Scorpio. That's why I'm saying boundaries. And once we open up and accept where this boundary does belong, we're then able to manifest through trusting and loving the process that we are safe and heartfelt where we belong in our heart space. But the serpent is the life force of Mother Earth, the red, the fires, the coiled serpent of the kundalini. It really, literally last week, red kundalini, too funny. So this brings passion, fires, healing, birthing, renewal, those inner fires of kindling. But it's offering us the wisdom and the knowledge of the tree of knowledge, the tree of life, all in the Garden of Eden, all our library in the sky. So it's really reminding us to shed the past. Kind of in divination, there's an item of the snake, depending how the snake shows up, shedding that old tired skin. So the serpent is awakening us and arrived to offer this forbidden fruit that's going to set our passion along with our creativity, igniting that kundalini. So this is an invitation. It's an invitation to acknowledge that the super kundalini power, this energy, is kind of stirring within each and all of our energetic centers. I would say starting at the Earth star to the root, they're kind of contained, those energy centers. So we're kind of just asking for this gentle embrace of this mystical, this magical, this mystery, and really shedding the old skin that you may, sometimes we get overly attached to what's familiar. But it's like, welcome to the vulnerable, the vulnerabilities, the pink underbelly. This is going to bring us a fresh new experience to awaken our life. So it's like, what's awakening? What's the passion? What's the healing? It could be sexual, it could be anything. It's all of our energetic centers. So often, more often than not, it does feel scary. So just trust the wisdom, the ancient wisdom of the serpent, the tree of life, the book of knowledge, to transform those sensual energies into this beautiful original origin manifestation. So it's like the serpent, the manifestation, the snake shedding skin, it's in this transformation. So that's super exciting. Who doesn't love a snake shedding skin? I know I do. Okay, following the serpent, if you chose the being in the tree, you get this wonderful, the owl. Who doesn't love an owl? The wisdom of an owl. This is like ancient wisdom, and owls hide in trees too. I used to have an owl until corporate America tore down all my trees, which I'm still pissed about. But I'm working on forgiveness, I promise. Just kidding. That's a hard one. I heard him chopping down the trees today. It was horrifying. That's Earth Star, by the way. But the tree beings, the 39. So this is taking action to set a boundary around a new belief. And when that action is taken in, the belief is taking form. And then we love and we feel it. And we return to the new belief. Like the cauldron is stirring. It's like heartfelt wishes. So feeling the love and the great feelings, the otherworldly kind usually, passion, joy molecules, that's kind of what comes in. Even like the poetry of the contemplative and the laughter and the joy. So it's all about learning. It's about to get fun. But being that the master of the night, the owl is the master of the night, sees situations with crystal ball clarity, even more so in the darkest of the night. That's when the owl's able to discern truth, ancient truths, when others are generally sightless, sight unseen. So she's helping us find our light in that darkness, the lightness in the darkness of the moments, even in our life, the shadows, even to embrace the night as our ally. That's when all the beings come out. So she's bringing us a message from the invisible, the untangible, which the veil is rice paper thin today. So we have options, just opening up our hearts so that we may hear, literally, hear the voices of our ancestors and then tune into their wisdom, making their wisdom our wisdom. You know, you don't have to focus on the shift show of your ancestors. We all have that. We're healing that anyway. You might as well focus on the good and the gooder. But the medicine here, the owl is like a guardian, the guardian against deception, self-deception, just insisting that we move from motives that are pure, pure of heart, being transparent, surveying the land. So, you know, what is the message that you're not hearing, kind of? So, or the situation that maybe we're not seeing with clarity. But the owl is also inviting patience, to just be patiently waiting, watching from the tree, kind of biding time, if you will, kicking stones for the right time to act. And then in doing so, decisively with zero hesitation or being remorseful, no reason. So just being patient, believing in the action that you're going to take. So with that, you know, with the messages, having spiritual divine connection, Holy Communion kind of channeling today, getting a lightning wake-up call, shedding some skin, some ancient wisdom is received. What a great day to really take time and connect to your Sira, your higher self, divine intervention, just taking it up a notch, seeing what you've already learned spiritually through the past year and what you have come to understand, and where do you see yourself in the future? What's the next goal? Just checking in with other realms, consciously or unconsciously, maybe continually tuning into spirit. So it's a sign of balancing those threads with spirit, like checking in with the God channel, the divine universe, along with the soul, just creating that daily habit. Just make that part of your essence, what you do as ritual every day. So today, may the force of spirit be with you, like the Jedi Knight Master, really. I would affirm that I'm streaming to my higher self, connected to my higher self, having faith, which is a channel, right? Trusting in the divine, the awareness of the divine channel. The serpents arrived, the transformation, it's divinely aligned. It really is a spiritually holy kind of trinity kind of a day. So with that, I say ashe, and thanks for tuning in. Not sure I'm going to be here tomorrow, mostly because I'm tired of having this cold. And I still got a few hiccups here I got to fix. But with that, thanks for tuning in as always, and blessings to you. Ashe, make sure to comment, share. I appreciate the validity. Blessings. Where's my buttons?